Hey, it's David Sprague, and if you're looking to increase your business and you want to make more money, well, the secret is really to get better leads. And so what I want to do is give you 2 cold email traffic hacks. I'm so grateful for all the amazing feedback that everybody's been giving with Lead Kahuna. So I just want to give you more and give you some insights and some of the tricks that we've been doing with literally sending out millions of emails and some of the things that we see and some things that actually work. So I want to show you in just a few minutes here how to get higher engagement rates on your emails. Matter of fact, up to 20 to 30% more engagement. So let's jump in. Now, hack number 3 is how to personalize your communication. Hack number 11 I want to talk about is how to create instant scarcity. Now, this is going to be used in Lead Kahuna, so I'm going to use Lead Kahuna as an example here. And Lead Kahuna, if you're not familiar with it, it gives you unlimited amount of leads with 80 different data points. So when it comes to wanting to personalize your communication, it can't get more personal than being able to personalize 80 different data points when you're sending out your emails. It does web leads and PPC research. It sends out voicemails, and you can even do press 1 live transfers. It'll fill out web forms on websites for you. It does so much. But one of the most amazing things it does is it gets you leads. And leads are like oxygen for your business. Without them, really, your business suffocates. And so we've developed a proprietary psychology to getting leads. It's called the tip and go formula for lead generation. And it's actually found here. If you want to see the entire training step by step, then just go to the link that's on the screen right now, and you're going to absolutely love the entire tip and go strategy. But the P in tip and go stands for personalizing your communication. You can literally increase your success by 20 to 30% by personalizing everything that's in that communication. So for example, emails with personalized subject lines, they get 26% more likely to be open. So just by doing one simple little thing, you can literally have 26% more success. Now, I like to build my strategies and the software that I use around good psychology, good time-tested principles. And one of the time-tested principles is people buy when they see themselves in the product. So we got to stop talking about ourselves and start personalizing our communication about them and their story. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this in Lead Kahuna. Now let's open up Lead Kahuna real quick. So I'm simply going to click Find Leads and then click Web Leads, and I want to type in Roofers, Dallas, Texas. And I want to verify all the emails that we use. So I'm just going to click Find Leads, but before I do, Lead Kahuna does a tremendous amount of research. You can see here just under business information, it finds URLs, it finds the business owner's name, the year they started, the email, the revenue estimates, how many employees they have. Under website details, it finds if they've got a contact form on their website, if they have a Google Plus connection, is the site mobile responsive or mobile optimized. And Google data, it finds the first category, and it's got some very cool data here. I want you to see at the bottom here. See, it says competitors. We're going to come back to this one piece of information in just a minute. But I want you to keep your eye on the competitors, and we're going to create scarcity by using the competitors in our communication. So what we did is we went to a lead list broker, and we said, look, if we were going to find all this data and we were going to buy it from a list, what would it cost? And you can see here, for this data, it's 47 cents, and for this data, it's 21. And Google data is a little cheaper, it's 16 cents. But there's also reputation information, like how many bad reviews, how many good reviews, the reviewer's name, all this amazing information. I'm going to just click that, as well as SEO, how many backlinks they have as a keyword in the title, is on the homepage, Twitter information, if they've ever done a deal or Groupon before, PPC, which is hot, right? We know if they're spending money on PPC, so we know if they've got money to spend on marketing. Facebook, when's the last time they posted, right? How many likes do they have? What's their social score? And then a really cool one, which is, do they have their branding across all their different social media sites? We look at Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus cover, and then an incredible insight, which is, are they doing retargeting? Is there Google Analytics installed on their site? Are they doing retargeting? Do they have a Facebook pixel? So all this information you can see here. If we were to buy this from a list broker, every lead, if you added all these little bits of information up, would add up to $2.41 per lead. So this is really expensive data. And some of this data is you can't even buy if you wanted to. But all I'm going to now do is click Find Leads. And what Lead Kahuna is going to do is over 600 mathematical calculations to find all these different data points. So it's going to take between 30 and 40 seconds per lead. It's like having an army of VAs and lead generators just doing tons of data research for you so you can get the best information. So I'm just going to pause Lead Community for just a minute, let it get some leads, and I'll show you now how we personalize all our communication. Okay, so we spent a few minutes allowing Lead Kahuna to run its searches. You can see we already got 11 leads here, and let's take a look to see how Lead Kahuna is doing in researching. So you can see here, Lead Kahuna does a really good job of finding leads. You can see, look at Jeff at Alpine. You can see Jeff is the owner. Eric at Blue, whatever. Eric is the owner, right? So we got an info here, and but listen, all these are valid emails. You can see here we've double verified them. So Lead Kahuna does a great job of not just collecting emails, but for valid emails, just as a confirmation. So this is really cool. Just to kind of throw in here, you can see these guys have WordPress sites. How many of you have WordPress plugins that are laying around that you could be giving away as a free offer to those that have WordPress sites for maybe security purposes, or maybe a pop-up or opt-in or landing page? These guys do not know how to use WordPress, obviously, because they're roofers. So just a great foot in the door strategy, and you've got all this data here. But what we want to do is we really want to personalize the communication. And one of the great products that you could be selling right away is Maps optimization. Maps optimization, or citations, or listing in directories. That's an easy sell. And what's important about Maps optimization, or you getting them listed on like Yelp and City Search, or doing their citations, is it's really activity based, right? It's not results based. It's like, look, you pay X amount and we'll do X amount of work. There's no results. You're not guaranteeing rankings. You're not guaranteeing leads, or you're not guaranteeing sales. You're just helping them get optimized, right? And so I want to show you a few data points that's really cool with Lead Kahuna. First off, we scroll over to Google. You can see, right, the categories here. So we got the first category. We can see if the owner is verified or not. We can see how many reviews they have. We can see if they're ranking on the first page. And one of the cool things we've done, instead of saying yes or no at the ranking on the first page, we say found or did not find, so that we can use it in a sentence. So we could say we went to Google and found. We went to Google and did not find, right? So you can use this data to personalize the communication. And I'll show you that in just a minute. But citations are a part of ranking, right? They're factors of what Google takes a look at, among other factors too. So you can see we can use citations as a way to say, look, you don't have a lot of citations here. You need more, and you could sell them an optimization package that gets them more citations. You also see here that the keyword being on the homepage. You can see here, keyword on the homepage, either one or only 2 times or no times. That's a pretty big deal in optimizing someone's website, right? Now, backlinks to web rank here. It looks like our IP might have got burnt. I've done a lot of searches, and I'm not using proxies at all. And for those of you that are brand new, proxies are just an IP address, and Lead Kahuna uses your IP address from your computer. And if you do too many searches, more than one search, big search in a day, then sometimes that site will say, ooh, we know you're not doing a real search. It must be a computer doing this. So it blocks the IP for a few hours. So that's why we typically, if you're doing lots of searches, you want to spend a few dollars a month to get some IP addresses, and you can just load them up in here, and then we rotate them throughout so you can do as many searches as you want. So it looks like our IP got blocked right there, but we still have all this information here. Now look at this, the keyword is in the title. See how we use this? Did not find, did not find, did not find, did not find. Is a city in the title? Did not find, did not find. So really poor optimization. And then here's your title tag, so you can even show them, right, that roofers is not in the title tag at all. So now let's go into contacting them. So we've got these leads. So here's what I want to do. I'm just going to copy them all, or actually let's just look at ones that have emails, right? So I'm going to go down here. I'm only going to grab the ones with emails. So you can see email here, and I'm going to click exist, yes or no, put Y in, click apply filter, and you can see 16 out of 17 filter leads. Is that amazing? We found $43 in leads just by we've been doing this training, and 16 out of 17 or 18 found emails with. That's how strong Lead Kahuna is. We spend over $150,000 a year keeping it up to date. So you'll see new versions come out almost every week, keeping all the programming and all the processes up. So now, without further ado, let's select these that we've actually got email addresses for, and we're simply going to save them. And I'm going to save the leads. And actually, why don't I save them and go to email broadcast right away. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to name the file. So I'm going to put this Roofers, Dallas, Texas. And then I'm going to name the campaign. So this is a pour optimization campaign for roofers. So I'm going to click save. And instantly, it's going to go to email broadcast. So instead of downloading and then uploading, it goes right into email broadcast. So it goes right into messaging leads and email leads and imports that specific list. So it just kind of saves you a step here. Now I was doing a little bit of writing here, but now you can see here's my title, pour optimization. So I'm going to select a template that I'm going to be giving you. Now I haven't perfected this template, but it's very close to the one that I use that I get a lot of response out of. It's called the Maps Ranking Email, right? And so I want to go through this with you. You can see how we're personalizing it. Say, hey, I had a few questions about your services. I was looking for a first category on Facebook and found your company names page. So then I Googled first name in city and found that you weren't ranking on the first page. But I did find ranking on the first page, ranking number 1 in Google. This is their competitor, right? This is their Maps ranking, right? I'm sorry, actually that's the wrong token. So let me show you how easy it is to switch out the tokens here. So this token that I'm looking for is under Google, and it's Top Maps Company. That's what we want, Top Maps Company. So, but I did find the Top Maps Company, which is their competitor ranking number 1. Now, I did a little more research and found out why I couldn't find you ranking on Google. You only have blank citations. You only have, what I have in here, X amount of reviews online. The keywords is showing, I just wrote this really fast for this training, so now I'm just seeing some of the errors here. The keyword is showing up on your homepage X amount of times. That's not helpful. I blank your keyword in the title, so I found or did not find. So you need to optimize that. Outside of looking for a blank, I'm an SEO ranking expert in optimization. With a few easy changes, I'm pretty sure that you can start beating out your competition online. We have a beta program that you can optimize your website and listings. Email me back if you're interested in ranking higher and getting more customers. There are hundreds of people searching online like me, but they aren't finding you. Again, just email me back. I like to help at no cost. So hopefully you can see the power of personalization. I had a few questions about your service. I was looking for a roofing contractor on Facebook, found your CI Roofing Texas, America's commercial roofing company page. So then I Googled roofing contractors in Dallas and found you weren't ranking on the first page. But I did find Burt Roofs Inc. ranking number 1. I did a little more research and found out why I couldn't find you ranking in Google. You have 0 citations, 0 reviews online. The keyword showed up 0 times. That's not helpful. So do you see this? I mean, this is just amazing information. Now, it's important, right, that you also do a filter for the top one that is ranking in Google. So you can see here, I didn't filter that out. And if I go to the first one, I think I was kind of noticing that this is Burt's Roofing is where we're sending to, and Burt's Roofing is the number 1 in Maps, right? So just make sure you filter out. Don't check that one and save it if you're going after this type of Maps optimization. But you can literally sell any service that you want with this type of personalization. Now I've got one more thing I want to show you, and that is hack number 11, which is scarcity. Now scarcity is in powerful psychology. And so forget the offer that we're doing right now. I just want you to focus on the scarcity play. So what I would do if I'm doing scarcity, I want to let them know that there's also exclusivity to what's going on. So I might write in here something that has to do with exclusivity. So I could say, my research team gave me a list of the top 17 companies, and you were at the top of the list. So that's exclusivity, right? They're in a very specific list. But then at the end, I'm going to say, or right here, I could say, so if you're not interested in being a part of the beta, here are the other companies are the other companies we are going to open up the invitation to if you pass on it. Now this is obviously really rough. I just want to give you the concept. Now I want to scroll down to the bottom here, and you're going to see, oops, I need the bottom of the Google one, and so you can see Google reviews, list of competitors. That's what we want. List of competitors. So next to top maps company is list of competitors. So you see that there? List of competitors. So now if we click preview, we're going to see, if you're not interested in being part of the beta, there are other companies that are going to be invited if you pass on it. Castro Roofing, Roofing Company. So you see all these amazing. So this is pure scarcity, right? So really important that you start using scarcity in everything you do. You're going to see major impact in people converting and engaging more. So now this list of actual list of competitors will not show up inside your list. So if you go under find leads, it's not going to show up here. And the reason is what we do is we create that list when you export, right? So based on the searches you've done and based on the first category, we take all the ones in the first category and we do up to 12 different competitors, right? That'll show up. So that's how we get that list. It's only when you export the list you're going to get that all that data. It won't show up in here. So if you're looking for, like, man, where is that list at, David, you showed me? Well, it's not in here. It's only going to be when you export. So that was cold traffic hack number 11, how to create instant scarcity. And Lee Kuna does an amazing job of both personalizing and creating scarcity. So again, if you want more information, we've done an entire training that's over an hour, step by step, on our tip and go strategy to be able to integrate the psychology that you need into your marketing to crush it in the marketplace. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the great feedback. I'd love you to leave some feedback on what you thought about these 2 hacks. But if you like this training, then check out the link on the screen. You'll find even more strategies inside. Take care.